So it is currently day 2 of reading The Artist's Way, and well, it's week 1, day 2. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give a little update like midweek. So I kind of started reading it a little bit late, so I have to like catch up on the tasks, but I did already practice one thing in the book and I didn't even realize that I was doing that. So why is my phone, I'm putting it on D&D. What the heck? Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I practiced one of the exercises, which was to take yourself on an artist date. So for my artist date, I went to the art store. I just needed some fresh air. I need to get outside. So I went to the art store and I got a couple of things. I picked up this paper. I wanted to get a sketchbook for my logo sketches because I've been using my school sketchbook and it's just huge, and I wanted something a lot smaller that I could take on the go. But I ended up going crazy over some paper because they have so many paper. Like, this is so cool. This brand is so cool. Like, they have so many different papers of so many different materials. This particular sketchbook is made from cotton paper, so it's like super sustainable, and you guys know I'm like obsessed with sustainability. So yeah, that is something that I was like geeking out over. And they just had so many things there. They had sandpaper, so many different colors, so I was just geeking out over paper for a good chunk of time. But I picked up some pens also. I got some of these jelly roll pens because for my journal, it's since this one recycled paper, it kind of bleeds through a little bit too much for me when I try to write with this one particular pen. This pen, yeah, it kind of like bled through a little bit. I wonder if I could show you guys. It just kind of like as you can see, I've been trying like a bunch of different pens in my journal, but a particular paper like here, it just kind of like bled through a little bit. I don't want to show off my journal, but yeah, it just kind of like bled through, so I had to get some jelly roll pens and they were great. So I've been playing with those and I've been enjoying those. But yeah, so basically I did that, went to the store, and then afterwards, as I was walking out the store, I happened to see that a museum was free the first of the month. So then I went there and I enjoyed some artwork, and then I went and got something to eat, and then I was on my way back home. So it was a really nice day. So I think I'm gonna count that as my artist date because I went to the museum, I went to the art store, and I did some real artsy stuff. So that counts to me. And then also, I mean, I go out like every day just for a little walk, just to get at least 30 minutes of sun. So yeah. So in the book, were you? Yes. So in the book, they require us to do these tasks of morning papers or morning pages, and I have been getting my morning pages on all the green. That it's everything I'm saying. They said 3 pages, so I wrote my 3 pages. But yeah, I'm just learning a lot. I'm learning so much through the book, and just really tackling certain things and digging really deep within myself to see where some of these art insecure or creative insecurities come from. I never really thought of my creativity as its own entity and its own spiritual energy, and I never thought that my creativity was connected to my spirituality. I went on a spiritual journey, and I have created great works from that spiritual journey, but I never thought that my artistry was connected to that. So it has really opened my eyes in that perspective of looking at my artistry as a connection to God and a communicator with the spiritual realm. So that's super inspiring to me, and now I feel like I can better pinpoint. Okay, yeah, so now I feel like I can better pinpoint where my artistry comes from and know how to tackle it better. I've also been doing some research and just watching a lot of YouTube videos. I was just watching Doechie's videos, and I'm actually kind of like in shock because I didn't realize like everything she's saying just resonated with me a lot, and I didn't realize like we're basically going through like the same thing. and just like traveling through the book. So it was just really nice to hear another artist, because I don't really get to speak to many other artists. I don't know any other artists. So I kind of, it means a lot to me to be able to have that art conversation and to speak with someone who understands my perspective and goes through the things that I go through. And it just makes me feel less alone in this journey to throughout life and just being myself. So yeah, just talking to another artist, an artist to artist conversation is just so fulfilling, and it just makes me feel a lot less alone. So it was really nice just like watching her videos, because I'm like, okay, like somebody else gets it, somebody understands where I'm coming from and is going through the same things I am, and is getting the same criticism and having the same conflict between your inner and external self. I've been developing my spirituality as well, really nurturing my body. So doing the things that I did in my past spiritual journey, just bringing some of those practices back into now, I feel like that might really help with growing my artistry and really maximizing my inner spirit. So, and I also forgot to say, I think what really surprised me is her mentioning the creative recovery, and that's kind of what I've been going through, and basically what I would call my artist journey. I feel like the artist in me has been slowly dying over the past couple of years. I would say about 5 years. The artist in me has been dying. I fell out of love with painting, and I've just been under an extreme amount of stress and emotional exhaustion over the past couple of years, and I've just been in survival mode and just going and going and going. So this time is my process to this is the time I'm taking to try to spark that creativity back up and to give it life again. And yeah, I miss me. I miss my little artist, and I feel like it's who I am, and I don't want to run from who I am anymore. I just want to just embrace it and just see where it takes me. So yeah, nothing else is working. I've tried everything else, and I can't run from who I am, and I can't please everyone else. And that's one thing that really resonated with me with one of her videos, and what I've been working through in my journal is the constant pressure and feeling like you have a timeline and you have to please everyone. Oh my gosh, you have to please the audience and their expectations. You have to meet everyone's expectations of you, and you can't just be, because who you are is so against everything that this system is built on. Everything that everyone knows is completely the opposite of who you are or who I am. Everything that I practice, being a spiritual person, is completely against what we have today. And just the way that I live my life, and down to my eating habits, the way I dress, the way I want to do my hair, the way that I speak, the way that I act, everything I am is completely against the norm. And I think that's something that most artists struggle with, because it's like everything that we are and everything that we love is so opposite of things. Like, an artist is free flowing in a structured world where things have deadlines, where things have systems, where things have rules and boundaries. So it's just a bit hard to have to try to fit into the box that the world considers valid. It's valid to be structured, someone to follow a specific path and a specific system, instead of just being. So yeah, it's just difficult. But like I said, I am who I am, and I think I've realized that there's no running from it. There's no alternative. You are who you are, and that's all you can be, is you. So wherever that is, whatever that means, I will accept me for who I am, and I accept what the life that I have been given and the gifts that I've been blessed with. And I'm gonna take pride in that, regardless of if it meets anyone's expectations, regardless if it meets anyone's timeline, anyone's deadline. This is my line, this is my life, this is my path, this is my journey, and no one can take that from me, and no one can understand it more than me. So I'm going to continue walking my path, whether anyone likes it or not. This is me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've tried the other paths. It does not work. So I guess it's like everyone can throw a hissy fit if they want.